So a lot of people always ask me, especially because I'm coaching people all the time, it's like, Ramon, what does your routine look like? What do you normally do? So at 4:45 a.m., and I'll run you through it, right? 4:45 in the morning, this is the time that I get up in the morning. I go to bed at 9, between 9 and 10. And at 4:45, I'm up. My prayer, I say my prayer, that's number one, right? Giving glory to God and thanking Him for another opportunity, another 24 hours. Once I'm done with my prayer, I get myself ready. I go to the back, I get on my treadmill and do a little exercise. Just get my heart going, get a little sweat going. And that takes about 45 minutes. Sometimes I'll do 30 minutes, sometimes I'll do an hour. But I'll get that little workout by 6. That's when I'm getting done. Take a shower, get ready. Then I wait for my grandson now, all right? I just became a grandpa this year, so I wait for my grandson. He gets there around 7. I interact, hug him, kiss him, get a little bit of that love, right? And then kiss my wife, and then I'm out. I leave the office, and then I get here. I get here around between 7:30 and 8 in the morning. When I get here, the first thing I do is I read my Bible. That's a non-negotiable in my life. So I have to read my Bible. I do my study. I do my. It's probably about an hour worth of my study time, just asking the Lord to guide me and to direct me. Then when I'm done with that, I go into my little black box. As you guys can see, I have these little cards in here, but I also have these little blank cards in here. And so what I do is I grab a new one, and then I put in my 24-hour wins, my 24-hour gratitudes. I write down 5 for each. My 24-hour goals, and then my think big goals for the year. Okay, why? Because, you got to stay pumped. You got to stay excited. You got to create high energy and be just happy again. Man, this is Disneyland, right? So it's a happy place. And then in the back, I'll just write down my to-do list, and usually I'll fold it and then I'll put it in my pocket, as you guys can see, right? So if you can see this one right here, this is from yesterday's, right? I have, my exactly what I do, and then my to-dos, the things that are important to me, I got to take care of. So when I'm done with this one, I put it in there. The next one, I fold it, and then this one goes in my pocket. And this is something I learned from my coach, Mike Ferry. He's the one that taught me this, right? So now I do that. I put it in my pocket, and then I go through the day. Every time I put my hands in my pocket, it reminds me of the goals, the commitments, the things that I'm doing. After that, I'll sit down. After that, we're done with that. I'll go ahead and review any important tasks that need to be done, anything that I need to address. If anything I need to address with Catalina, my assistant, I'll deal with her. We'll go one-on-one. What is the plan for today? Who do we got to respond to? What are the things that are pressing right now, whether it's an offer on one of our properties for our sellers, or whether it's or a buyer that we're working with, negotiating. Today we're going to present, we have a buyer that's looking to buy one of our properties. So we'll be sending that offer to the sellers, and then I'll make an appointment with the seller, and then negotiate and help the seller get the best price possible. I will look at my schedule just to see what's going on for today. So as you can see today, this is my schedule. I'll look at today. So I have an appointment with Mr. Samuel at the property on Main Street. And then I have another, I have to meet two contractors on the property in Corona. So I'll be going out there. We'll take a look at some of the properties we're looking at. And that's pretty much it. Then I'll look at for what's going on. I always look at what's going on tomorrow. So tomorrow we only have one appointment with a buyer that's coming in to get qualified. And those are the things that I pretty much do. After that, then I do a lot of follow-up. These are people that I'm working with. These are sellers and some of the buyers that we're dealing with. Obviously, these are some plans that, we're finished building up a property right now, and we're going to look at that property today. But that's what I basically do. I grab a pile here of leads that I'm following up, people that I'm talking to. Perhaps they weren't ready to do anything, but we will follow up with those today. And that's pretty much it.